Baruch atah Adonai misameach hatan vekala. We praise you, Adonai our God, who causes bride and groom to rejoice. May these loving companions rejoice as have your creatures since the days of creation.
Love is miraculous. One can hope for it, search for it, and pray for it. And it is only by the grace of heaven that we find it.
Elyse, with you, I've learned that love is unique. Love is unique because there's an element of pure randomness and good timing that is completely out of our control.
I just wanna be your morning light, and the sun come up with you by my side.
And in our case, as our lives were unfolding separately, forces beyond our control were pulling us together. September 9th, 2015, a text message changed our lives. Hi, Jake. This is your lovely Aunt Dawn. I'm at a wedding in Colorado, and my friend Elyse works at Google. I would love for you to meet her for a drink. She's a good friend of Davy's. Can I text you her number? Hi, Aunt Dawn. I responded. Yes, of course. I'm sure my aunt has done her research and has my best interest at hand. From there, we haven't looked back.
When I met you, I met a universe. And now everything in my world is yours.
Babe. On October 9th, 2015, after our third date, I journaled about our evening and wrote, I feel balanced, comfortable, secure, and proud of who I am because he makes me feel accomplished. Since then, I've learned more about the things that make you you and how I feel when I'm with you, and I still feel the same exact way today and every day since we've met.
I just wanna be your morning light, and the sun come up with you by my side.
When I'm with you, nothing else matters. We could be escaping a flash flood in the desert, locked out on a balcony, meandering through the open minefields in Bosnia, or just sitting on the couch doing our daily routine, watching sports, The Warriors, and Ellen. LBJ, that's Life Before Jake for those of you in the room, had me focused on my next adventure. But you helped me realize that as long as we're together, our daily routine is the adventure that I crave.
Growing up with a younger sister like Elyse was great because I always had a best friend and partner in crime. We've shared secrets and closed, king-size beds and small guest house rooms, and a scary plane ride with duct tape on the windows where I seriously thought we were going to die. This was a special moment because Elyse held my hand, told me it would be okay, put on some of our favorite tunes, and helped keep my calm throughout the flight. So even though Elyse was the younger sister, it often felt like she was the older sister because she has taught me so much.
I remember when I started to love Elyse. We were at Joe and DePauli's wedding in Lake Tahoe. almost 2 years ago. We were standing on a balcony and it was cold. Elyse wrapped her shawl around my shoulders and we cuddled, and I felt the love grow deep inside. I vowed right then to always remember that moment and to include that memory in a speech at their wedding. They were not yet engaged. But now here we are.
And I don't know if most fathers have fretted it as I have done periodically through parenthood. My son was in possession of multiple qualities beyond his handsome features that would give confidence in a successful resolution of my concerns. As Jake went on to lead his life in the steady and deliberate and sensitive and undramatic manner that characterizes his way of being. Certainly he is a cautious and thoughtful man and would not be easily given to whim or impulse or deceit in something as important as love. Jacob is a man of integrity in his relationship with others and most importantly to himself. To thine own self be true is the way that Jacob leads his life.
From the beginning, there were signs that you were going to have a permanent place in her future.
It is such a pleasure to spend time with both of you. It's nice to see how your personalities complement each other and the honest way you communicate, sharing the same vision and values. You have a beautiful and a happy home, and there's always something that smells good from the kitchen with Chef Jake with his towel on his shoulder, walking around the kitchen, doing everything. You're a phenomenal cook, Jake.
When Elyse first met your parents, she couldn't stop saying how comfortable she felt. They get me, she would say. His dad knows all about Bagel Cove. But Richard and I really knew you were a keeper when the two of you went on what was supposed to be a romantic ski weekend to Lake Tahoe. Elyse came down with a horrible flu, and you never left her side, calling his dad for advice and nursing her back to health with your loving care and homemade chicken soup.
Bruchim Habaim, Elyse and Jake, we welcome you to this, your huppah, and thank God for enabling you to reach this happy day. At this moment, there is no one but you, and there is no day but today. Do you, Jake, take Elyse to be your wife, to love, to honor, and to cherish?
I do.
And do you, Elyse, take Jake to be your husband, to love, to honor, and to cherish?
I do.
I promise to provide unconditional support and love through our triumphs and failures.
I promise to listen, assume positive intent, and think about how my words will affect you.
I promise to encourage you after the hard days and remind you of the positive influence you are making on others.
I promise to be grateful for each day we are alive, healthy, and together.
And I promise to be your partner in life's journey.
And I promise to be your partner in life's journey.
Love you, Gib.
I love you.
Adonai, Eloheinu melech olam, hamotzi lechem min ha'aretz. Amen.
Jake and I met about 30 some odd years ago. You know, even though we had a few run-ins with situations we might not want to get in again, we always made it home safe together. We always took care of each other, we always had each other's back. As important as the adventures that you go on in your life are the people that you share them with.
Jake and Elyse, you are now husband and wife.